I think we all know how important sound design is when it comes to our videos. Dang it, Boots! So I've been getting a lot of questions about where I get my sound effects and music from, which are great questions because sound design is by far one of my favorite parts of the creation process. Similar to color grade, sound allows us to manipulate the tone of the scene as well as the mood and the feel. So let's check out a clip from one of my previous videos as an example. Now, I'm definitely no sound designer, but don't you agree that adding multiple layers of sound makes the scene more engaging? There are a few options when it comes to finding sounds. I've used all of them, and there are certainly pros and cons for each one. So for me, it becomes an exercise to determine what value each route brings to the table and whether or not I'm willing to sacrifice quality and, more importantly, my time, which to me seems like there's never enough of, in order to save money. I guess what I'm saying is you need to determine what value you place on your own personal time and determine if certain routes bring more value to your creation process than others. So let's just dive right into this. So we have free sites, paid sites, or you can just get out there and record your own. When it comes to free sites, there are a few out there that I found to be very useful. Sites such as freesounds.org, Free Music Archive, Purple Planet, as well as where I used to get all of my music from, the YouTube Audio Library. These are great for anybody. They have a lot of options when it comes to quality music as well as sound effects, and the best part is they're free. However, the downside is that a lot of these websites can be difficult to navigate. It's not always easy to find the best quality material, and trying to find that specific sound or the perfect creepy riser for your homemade slasher film can be incredibly time consuming. If you do have the patience to sift through pages and pages of sound clips, it is possible to come across exceptional audio that you can for sure use in all of your projects. So, if free sites aren't exactly for you, you always have the option to create your own sound. So at the beginning of this video, you saw me trying to get a creepy sound using my violin. Now, to be honest, there's nothing more satisfying than recording your own material. However, if you're attempting to record in an uncontrolled environment, in a living room with your cats running around, with garbage trucks flying down the road, or that random salesperson comes knocking on your door trying to earn $1, whatever it is, it's tough to get the exact sound you want without it being contaminated. Now, I'm obviously exaggerating the situation a little bit. The problem I get into with this is, yeah, sure, it's easy to get basic sounds such as doors closing, drips, or ambience, but at the end of the day, I'm not a Foley artist and I'm definitely not a music composer. So for me, when I'm looking for sounds like that, it's back to scrolling through page after page on the computer. Which leads me to my third and final option, and that's to go out and purchase an online subscription. This is the route I've recently taken, and to be honest, I can't believe I didn't do it sooner. Between sites like Epidemic Sound and SoundSnap, I'm able to find all of my music and effects that I'm looking for in most cases within seconds. Now listen, I'm definitely not telling you that you need to go out and spend money in order to make better videos. That's ludicrous. But for me, the amount of time I was spending scrolling through track after track, page after page, sometimes walking away frustrated because I'd leave empty-handed, we're talking about hours here. It became a no-brainer in my situation. Which brings us back to determining the value of your time. Like I said, for me, it was easy. Did I want to be sitting in a dark basement, searching for the perfect whoosh, or be out there creating something? To be honest, I hate spending money on things like subscription services, but the reality remains is that that business model is pretty much here to stay. I'm sure most of us subscribe to multiple services, such as Adobe, Amazon, HBO, Netflix, and for me, I had to choose which ones I could live without in order to subscribe to the ones that could end up helping me the most. It was easy to justify the $31 combined monthly fee for the pair, because when you really think about it, that's less than one afternoon of sitting on a patio, sipping drinks, or even just going to the movies, once. But who knows, maybe in a month or two they won't be as helpful as they are now, and I'll be back to streaming 70s funk on Amazon Music. Well, I hope that answers your questions. Once again, to be crystal clear, I'm not in any way trying to tell you that you need to go out and purchase these services. It's what I chose to do because that's what makes my life easier. The great thing about some of these services is that they offer a free trial, usually a month long, which is more than enough time to see if it's something that's going to supplement your workflow. I'll link all of the free and paid sites down below in the description. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hang out with me again. Until next time, I'm Kris. See ya!